out. But Andy, there is a lot going on in the NFL this weekend. It's going to be a wild week. I'm going to start off right off the bat. Biggest game of the week. We have the Chiefs at the Bills. So this is a potential AFC championship preview. Chiefs are locked and loaded. They have been heating up. Rashee Rice is back. I believe Pacheco will be out. So Hunt will be their main back this game. But it's going to be a true test for the Bills. So the Bills are going to be, it'll be a good litmus test to see where they're at right now.
Yeah, it's weird. Kansas City, they're rolling, but they're a 2-point favorite on the road. I'm a little surprised. I feel like the Bills have had their number in the regular season in recent years. What are we thinking? Who do we like in this one? As a Bills fan, are you worried about the Kansas City Chiefs coming in town?
As a Bills fan, I hate to always be negative on my own team, but I just struggle seeing them getting the win this week. I think we are cooling down and the Chiefs are heating up right now, and I feel like it's a bad time to be meeting the Chiefs right now. The only chance the Bills have, I think, of beating the Chiefs in the AFC Championship or in the playoffs this year is if some key players go down for the Chiefs. Unfortunately, the Bills didn't reload. We don't have our healthy players back. Ed Oliver is now on injury reserve with a torn bicep. That is a huge piece that's going to be missing for the Bills. We're going to be stuck with a rookie D tackle. We're going to be stuck with some rookie DBs and some veteran DBs that are just too slow to be playing safety in Jordan Poyer. And our explosiveness on offense from a receiver standpoint just isn't there. So we'll see if the offensive trifecta of Shakir, Allen, and Cook can lead us to victory. But unfortunately, we usually get out-coached by Andy Reid in these games. The only thing I will say is the Bills do very well against the Chiefs in the regular season. So at home, it's going to be loud on third down. So we'll see what happens. But I think it'll be a great game. It's the game of the week for sure. But I have the Chiefs winning here and covering the spread.
Really? So I'm going to take the Bills in this one. I like them as a home underdog. I think that's a good spot for them.
Sure.
Look, the Chiefs, they're playing great lately. And the Buffalo defense has shown some weakness, especially in the secondary. So Holmes could have a field day. But I think the juices are going to be flowing in Buffalo. I mean, people are going to be hyped up in Orchard Park. This is not any other Sunday.
No.
People will be going crazy. And Josh Allen, he's just going to have one of those games. You know, the receiving core, it's a little shallow right now. He's going to put it on the line. He's going to rush for 3 touchdowns. It's going to be the game where Josh Allen reminds the world why he was the MVP last season, why he should be in the conversation again this season.
I feel like I'm going to get some hate for Bills fans after my take, but I'm just trying to keep it real with everyone. But
I didn't realize you hated the Bills.
No, in another world, I say, yeah, man, like the tailgate's going to be lit. The Bat Blues are going to be flying. The wings are going to be eaten. The tailgate pizzas are going to be eaten. And it's going to be Bills flying high. But I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling it this week, man. I think the Chiefs get the win, unfortunately. Next game we have up, this is a Monday nighter. It is the Cardinals at the Cowboys. The reason we're picking this game to talk about is because this is kind of do or die for the Cowboys. If they lose to the Cardinals this week, I think we need to write off the Cowboys as extreme pretenders. And basically their season is just dead in the water.
Yeah, no doubt. They don't want to fall to 3-5-1. Dak Prescott had been pretty good this season, but coming off an absolutely terrible game. They got wiped last weekend against Denver. Kyler Murray expected to be back. Do we care about that at all?
I mean, I think it does matter. Jacoby Brissett is just not a starting NFL quarterback. I think this game is going to be a surprise game. I think the Cardinals get the win here. I think they cover the spread easily. I have Cardinals in what I would consider an upset, despite what Vegas would say.
That's right. Yeah, Dallas, they're a 2.5-point favorite. I think I'm going to take them. I just like the Cowboys going to 4-1. They're just meant to hover around 500. The Cardinals, I mean, no one loses a close game like the Arizona Cardinals. They're 2-6 right now, and they keep losing one-possession games. Both these teams are hard to figure out. Both are disappointing. And if the Cowboys weren't America's team, this would not be national TV, but it is. I like Dallas in this one, winning and staying alive.
We'll see what happens. Next game on the slate. This one will be interesting. I think is the first true test for the Indianapolis Colts. It's the Colts at the Steelers. Colts are favored by 3. This is going to be played at Old Heinz Field, now Acrisure Stadium. But this is the juggernaut versus the old man. And we need to see, is Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones, are they for real? or are they pretenders? I think right now they've showed that they're pretty much for real, and I have them steamrolling the Steelers. Absolute steamroll this week against the Steelers. Jonathan Taylor won't be stopped at all. The Steelers' defense is as porous as a lava rock.
Yeah, the Steelers' defense, they are pretty vulnerable. So this could be a good spot for Danny Dimes, Jonathan Taylor, just keep on rolling. And Indianapolis, they're a 3-point favorite in this one. But I like the Steelers to steal this one against Indy. Look, I love what the Colts are doing this season. I think they're a tremendous team, probably the best story in the NFL, but I don't expect them to roll the 16-1. There are going to be some bumps along the way. I think this is a spot. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he's frustrated with how it went down against Green Bay last Sunday night. And I think this is a spot. It's a veteran team versus an up-and-coming team. I like Pittsburgh in this one. One bet I really like is Steelers winning the coin toss, minus 110 from that point forward. It's going to be all Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh. I'm taking the Steelers.
Who's your key to the game then for the Steelers?
My key to the game is going to be DK Metcalf. He's going to be catching 2 touchdown receptions from Aaron Rodgers. And also, I like Aaron Rodgers to rush for a touchdown, too. People say he's not moving anymore. He's out to prove the haters wrong. He said, it's not all about Jonathan Taylor. I can rush for a TD, too. Look for Aaron Rodgers, rushing touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers' rushing touchdown would be well, that might be like he might win the comeback player of the year if he has a rushing touchdown this game.
He very well could.
I mean, that would be wild to see that man running at all, let alone into the end zone. So that'll be a good game. That one is at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So that gives you a nice opportunity to watch Colts Steelers and then Chiefs Bills right after. And then you just hit up right into the Sunday night game. So nice lineup by the NFL this week. Next game we had on the slate was the Vikings at the Lions. This is crazy because it's an in-conference, in-division rivalry, and the spread is at minus 8.5. That is a very large spread for a rivalry game. And those are the kind of ones that you feel like you just don't know if it's going to be that big, man. I think the Vikings figure out someone to put behind the center. And Justin Jefferson, it doesn't matter if Tyler Thigpen is the quarterback, Jamarcus Russell is the quarterback. It doesn't matter if Colt McCoy is the quarterback or Colt Brennan, RIP, from Hawaii is the quarterback. Justin Jefferson is going to get his yards and he's going to get a touchdown one way or another. If they have to put him in at wild card, they'll put him in at wild card. I mean, listen, Justin Jefferson is a man of international mystery. This guy is dressing up as the team photographer and scaring his GM. And if he can do that, then this guy can play ball with anyone at the QB position. I have the Vikings covering this spread, but losing the game. But it's going to be a lot closer than they think it will be.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson is legit. I mean, he's established himself as maybe the best wide receiver in the game without ever really having an elite quarterback throwing the ball. I mean, just imagine if he got with one of these top guys. It would be incredible. There's a lot to know in this one. You're right. These divisional games, even when it feels lopsided, these teams are familiar with each other. It's not like two teams who never play each other, run into each other. I mean, Kevin O'Connell, he knows these Detroit Lions inside and out. But I think it's going to be a rough return for J.J. McCarthy. I mean, I think we're going to have some Michigan on Michigan crime because Aiden Hutchinson, he just got paid. He got a whole lot of money. 4 years, $180 million.
Huge.
He's going to be coming off the edge, and he's going to make sure that J.J. McCarthy has a tough time coming back from an ankle injury. He won't be comfortable rolling the pocket. It's crazy. I think the Lions offense will continue to roll, and we got a lawn chair lock. Okay, I like Jahmyr Gibbs, okay, to be the game's first touchdown scorer. You can get that at plus 325 on Hard Rock Bet. Jahmyr Gibbs first touchdown scorer.
That is the official first lock of the Lawn Chair Sports Podcast. The first lawn chair lock. Jahmyr Gibbs plus 325
to be the game's first touchdown scorer.
And we were talking about NVIDIA returns. I mean, that return is like buying NVIDIA 10 years ago.
It's weird. It's like they're trying to give us money.
That's crazy, man. Thank God for us, man. We're making people, well, we're getting people's down payments for their next house on the pod. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, in tough economic times, we're just doing what we can to kind of, give people a chance to get by.
I love it.
I like the Lions winning and covering.
All right, I do want to mention, so Lions fans, you have to be pretty pumped right now and figuring out you have paid now your offensive lineman, your quarterback, your receiver, your best defensive players, And they all have these massive contracts. And somehow you guys have figured out how to manage to still have one of the best teams in the NFL. I think this is a blueprint for NFL teams to figure out how to pay the proper players. I am absolutely applauding the front office from the Detroit Lions because we get to see this team stick together now, at least the main pieces, for a long time coming. And Dan, this is your time, buddy. There's no more excuses. You have the players. You have the quarterback. You got the O-line. You got the explosive playmakers. You got the defense. I mean, it's time to win some championships over in Detroit. So they won't be chewing on Zins or packing Zins in their lips during the games, but they're going to be watching some winning football.